up for Basil Gray.
Life was good. I had just gotten promoted to commander. I was newlywed to a beautiful woman with a passionate disposition, and I was attending a prestigious executive program that allowed me to knock 4 strokes off my golf handicap. So when I came home and I had a message from my detailer, I wasn't worried. You see, normally talking to your detailer is a horrifying experience. Your detailer is the person that tells you where your next assignment is. They can make or break your career and wreak havoc on your personal life. But the government had spent a lot of money on me, so I was convinced they were going to give me a great job. So I confidently picked up the phone and called him. Hey, Captain, it's Basil. I assume you received my preference sheet. I tried to make it really easy on you. All I asked for was someplace warm. There are a lot of great duty assignments in warm places: Hawaii, San Diego, Tampa, Jacksonville, Singapore. So where's it going to be? Well, you know, Basil, they also call that a dream sheet. I took into consideration your personal preferences, your career needs, and the needs of the Navy, and decided I'm sending you to a commanding officer assignment at DCMC. My heart sank. I have a personal bias against DCMCs. These are the places that oversee our weapon system production, and I didn't have a good experience with them. In fact, the word "one" comes to mind when I explain my experience. They only knew one word: no. They only had one speed: turbo slow. And it was the one place that I did not ever want to be assigned. Captain, you gotta be kidding me. That's where good ideas go to die. Nobody gets promoted out of those jobs. In fact, most people retire out of that jobs. Why am I gonna be any different? Well, Basil, you're not gonna be promotion eligible or retirement eligible while you're there. And besides, Nashua is a nice place to live, and I think you'll enjoy the 4 seasons. Oh my God, Nashua, New Hampshire? Sir, I don't have anything against 4 seasons, but they only have 2, winter and 4th of July. What am I gonna tell my wife? Well, you know, Basil, if the Navy wanted you to have a wife, they would have issued you one. Your orders will be in the mail in about 2 weeks. So now, not only did I see my career going down the tubes at this job, I started to worry about my personal life. I had been a bachelor for 35 years. I never had to worry about my duty assignments or the impact that it would have on somebody else. I met my wife and we got married in San Diego, and then we moved to Washington, D.C. Now, moving from San Diego to Washington, D.C., that's a culture shock in and of itself. She didn't know anybody, she didn't have a job, and she had a new roommate, me, that she had to train. But on top of that, 2 weeks after we arrived, Snowmageddon hit. I can tell you guys remember Snowmageddon. It was the worst snowstorm that we ever had in this area. It shut down the government for about 2 weeks, at least a week. And she had never lived in any place cold. So as she's looking out the window into the mountains of snow, I can see she's having second guesses about her decision. I had to act quickly, and I did what any man would do. I lied. I promised my next duty assignment will be someplace warm. Well, Nashua, New Hampshire is not exactly warm. What am I going to say? Well, I got to get it over quickly. I'll give her a call. Hi, honey, how you doing? I just talked to the detailer. He needs me in Nashua, New Hampshire. So after she asked me, is it warm there?
Oh, wow.
I held my tongue. I almost said, well, on 4th of July it is. But instead I waited. And then she continued, and she goes, you know, when we met and we got married, I told you I would go to the end of the earth with you. I just didn't think it would be this soon. But if that's what the Navy wants and that's what we have to do, we'll go. And we'll make it a fun adventure. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty incredible. And we did. We went up to New Hampshire. It was a great assignment. We enjoyed seeing the sights up there and had a lot of fun. And you know, we even found a way to enjoy those cold winters. In fact, 9 months after a cold January, I'm in the delivery room with my wife and my brand new baby daughter. And I'm thinking, life is good. And then the phone rang. Hello? Captain, I'm in the delivery room with my brand new baby daughter and my wife. Let me step out to take the call. Hi, what's up, Captain? Oh, we need to transfer in 2 weeks. I'm going to catch a ship in the Persian Gulf, and my wife and daughter are going to have to move across country by themselves. I think I'll wait until tomorrow to tell her about this adventure. Thank you.